Hello, hello. I am ready for prison and I have a little bit of time to kill before I have to go speak. So I wanted to talk to you guys about what I'm going to talk to the girls and the guys. I think it's going to be a co-ed graduation today. We are graduating about 50 people from the 12-week starting over program that we have in prisons nationwide. And I love to go in and meet people who have completed the program, who are about to be released, learn more about their goals, learn about what they liked about the program, what they didn't like. But usually whenever I visit, I try to come in with a topic that I feel like will resonate with some of the residents. And today I wanted to talk about calm versus chaos and how long the bridge is or can be between the two, especially if you come from a history of addiction or trauma or dysfunctional families. For me, I will speak for myself. That's one thing that I try to do often, is use my own experiences so other people can process feelings without feeling vulnerable. So my own experience, first of all, I've always, ever since from a very young age, I've always had a very chaotic lifestyle. I always engaged in self-sabotaging behaviors. And when I got to about 5 years sober, I really thought to myself, okay, I did it. I finally crossed over that bridge where I can feel comfortable and at peace with calmness, where I really do want to be led by still waters and lie in green pastures. Before, when I first got sober, I didn't want to sit still. If there wasn't any drama, I would probably try to create it. I just didn't know what to do if everything was okay, because I feel like I just wanted to create a problem so I wasn't surprised with the problem. Easier to predict a problem than to be surprised with a problem. Well, at, 6 years sober, I was always told that once you get into a relationship, that's when you really test your sobriety. And I got in a relationship with a really great guy. And I had such a hard time enjoying the peace and stability that comes with a guy that doesn't put my nervous system into shock. And previously, back in my dating days, I was single for 10 years because I needed to focus on my sobriety and my business. And I had been so hurt by people in the past that I started wearing that exterior armor that I don't need a man, Miss Independent, blah, 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 blah. That was me. But once I tried to take off that mask, it was really difficult because the guys I had been with in the past gave me this feeling of anxiousness, which I mistaked for chemistry and love. And like I said, when you come from a family with dysfunction, your mind can look at dysfunction in another person or chaos in a relationship and see that as love, because it's the only love that we knew. And so I get married in 30 days, which is very exciting. But it was a journey. There was a big bridge for me to get there. And that journey has helped me more than most of my journeys. All of the journeys have helped with what I do for a living, but that journey has really helped me understand self-sabotage, the struggle of wanting peace, the inability to experience joy, the struggle for surrender, all the things. And that journey was what finally helped me turn the corner to be able to write a book, because I wasn't ever going to be able to really write about my healing journey until I was able to learn how to be loved. I had started to love really well, but being loved was really hard for me. And for anybody who's watched this far, anybody that's watching this, especially my females, it is worth it. It is really hard to change your patterns and your habits. And when you're in that process of changing, it's just like when you're growing up, you have growing pains whenever you're younger. Healing, you're going to have growing pains as well, where it doesn't feel good. If it felt good, everybody would transform their life. Yeah, we're already at 6 minutes, so I'm going to end this video. I hope somebody got something out of that. Bye.